big. Talk big. Because no matter how much power that you have, if you don't acknowledge it through confession, through bold proclamations, you will see very little at work. See, one day, we were praying in a bush. It was Pastor Mike and I, who is now the pastor of the Port Harcourt branch, but we were in school then. Not really a bushy area like garden. A bush in Covenant University is different. But we're praying away from the eyes of people. And I remember we finished praying that night. We were about to go. We had ended. And the Lord stopped me. He was talking. Pastor Mike was there, but he was talking clearly. And he said, stretch out your hands. So I stretched out my hands. And I told Pastor Mike to do the same. I told him this is what the Lord is asking me to do. And he said, say this. The Lord was teaching me. He said, I'm full of power. I said, I'm full of power. From the crown of my head, I said, from the crown of my head. To the tip of my toes, I said, to the tip of my toes. I'm full of power. Say, anywhere I step into, I said, anywhere I step into. People see it. They discern it. They discern it by the contact of my eyes, by my appearance, by my words. It is communicable. It is transferable. So we finished. And then we were going upstairs. We climbed the staircase. As we were climbing the staircase, I saw a lady, she needed help. That's, to put it mildly, but a lot of spiritual problems. Let's just say all her rooms were occupied by spirit beings. And honestly, at that time, it was already late, so I didn't even. So she just said, hello. And I said, how do you do? And I gave her a handshake. And as soon as I gave her a handshake, I felt something flow through my body, straight to her. And she just, looked at me funny and fell. This was on the staircase. It was a casual handshake. Fell, and all the demons began to leave. Now, up until that moment, I had never experienced that. And my idea of casting out demons, or deliverance as they call it, before, is argument too. You fold your sleeves. I say go. You must say no. Okay, hold on. You will not go now. No, you remove your shoe. By the time you are done, people won't know who is delivered between you and the person. Because you are both looking miserable. Have you seen people, out of frustration, they resort to physical means? They start slapping. My life changed from that day. I said, wow, so this is the trigger. This is the trigger. When I confess what I have, I open the tap. Open the tap. My life changed. My life changed. My life changed. It's the consciousness. Be modest to your own peril. You have to talk big.